Good to see you again. Ready for part 2 of Silverlicious by our author, Victoria Kann. And she did the pictures too. And when you do the pictures for a book, it's called Being an Illustrator. Very good. All right, before we get to our story, we are going to review our rules. We have the first one, and what's the first rule? Say it. Be kind. Second rule, be a helper. Third rule is be a reader. And what I mean by that also is pick up extra stories to read. Because if you're reading, you're going to be able to get ideas for your own stories, and then you'll do more writing. So think about being a writer today, all right? You could do your own stories. That would be great. And the last rule is clean up, especially if you decided that you were going to make cookies, okay? If you made them yesterday, I hope you help clean up. And if you make them today, be sure you do that too, all right? So we're going to get to our story. Remember, yesterday I read part of the story, but I didn't finish it. And I asked you what you thought was going to happen. Was Toothy Tina ever going to come back? Or was she always going to have to help other people and not have enough time for a Pinkalicious? Now, was Pinkalicious being very nice? No, she wasn't. She was getting angry. She was kind of throwing tantrums because she had Carlos Cupid come and he brought her, do you remember? Red Hots, and she didn't like them. She said, I think they were disgusting, and she spit them out. And then she got Edgar, the Easter Bunny, came, and he brought her jelly beans, right? And did she like those? No, she didn't. She didn't like those either. She said they tasted awful. So when we left our story, I'm going to read the last page where I left off just to kind of review so that you remember exactly where we were, okay? Where is Toothy Tina, I wondered. That night, I wrote another note. I had my camera ready, plus a net so I could catch that bunny if he had the nerve to hop around my room again. I would definitely stay awake tonight. Here's the letter that she wrote. Dear Edgar Easter Bunny, thank you so much for the eggs. Unfortunately, I lost my sweet tooth, so the jelly beans had no flavor. Could you please, please, please ask Toothy Tina to come and leave me something sweet? Love, Pinkalicious. Now we're going to see what happens next. Bing, 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 went my alarm. I fell asleep again. This time I found 3 tiny candy canes and a note. So I'm going to show you the page, both pages, because the picture is amazing before I read the pages. Get a good look at that. Great. Dear Pinkalicious, I am so happy I got a break from all the toys I have to make. Morning, noon, and night. Being a tooth fairy is a much better job. Toothy Tina had to fly to Japan to celebrate with a little boy who was finally getting his braces off. She asked me to help out. Have a very merry day. Signed, Elf number 351. I licked the candy cane. Ugh, gross. It tastes like it was hard toothpaste. What a mess. There was snow everywhere. Do you think he left some toys here too? Asked Peter. You sure are lucky. When I lose a tooth, I just get a few coins under my pillow. But I wanted something sweet from the tooth fairy. Something that would taste good until my new sweet tooth grows in. I want Toothy Tina. That night I was ready. I'm going to show you the picture ahead so you can think about that while I read. She looks ready. Dear Elf number 351, thank you so much for the candy canes. Unfortunately, they taste bad. Could you please, pretty please, with sugar plum flavoring on top, ask Toothy Tina to come and leave me something sweet? Perhaps she is the only one who can help me out. Pinkalicious, Pinkerton. Bing, 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 went my alarm. I slept right through it. Oh, when I finally woke up, I found nothing. My note was gone, but there was nothing else. I was so disappointed. Nothing from Cupid, the Easter Bunny, or even elf number 351. Then I noticed a teeny weeny slip of paper under my chair and 3 silver coins. I'm going to show you the pictures before I read the note. I can't wait to read the note. It says, Dear Pinkalicious, sweetness comes from the inside. When you are sweet, the world and all the delicious things in it will be sweet too. With love, Toothy Tina. P.S. Don't forget to brush and floss after every meal. Huh? What does that mean, I wondered. Hadn't I been sweet? Well, maybe I wasn't sweet when I bit into Peter's Chocolicious cookie, or stomped my feet or spit out the candy. Maybe I could have been sweeter to Cupid, the Easter Bunny, and elf number 351. I was really very lucky that they came to visit me. I wrote a new note. Dear Edgar Easter Bunny, Carlos Cupid, elf number 351, and Toothy Tina, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to visit me and for leaving me red hots, jelly beans, candy canes, and 3 silver coins. I'm sorry if I wasn't grateful. You made my room look beautiful, and you are welcome to visit me anytime. Love, Pinkalicious. P.S. This is from Peter. I want you all to come back soon. Signed, Peter. I'm going to show you the picture right now before I read the last of that page. Okay. I folded it up for later and I began to feel much better. Hey, Pinkalicious, did you know the silver coins are actually made out of chocolate? Asked Peter, stealing the coins out of my hand and running around the room. Peter, you can have the chocolates because you are usually such a nice brother, I said sweetly. Huh? Huh? I don't want them. You can have them back. I'm sorry I took them, Peter said, handing them back to me. How about if we share? I said, tasting a chocolate coin. Yummy! It is Silverlicious. I can taste sweet things again. Hooray! From now on, I'm always going to be as sweet as my sweet tooth. Great story today. All right, so today for your writing, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about a time that maybe you didn't get your way and you weren't very happy about it. Maybe you acted a little bit like Pinkalicious. She wasn't very grateful when Cupid came, and she wasn't very grateful when the Easter Bunny came, or the elf. So let's think about that today. Talk it over with your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, or someone who's at your house. And then I want you to write 4 sentences about a time when maybe you were not quite as grateful as you should have been, or you didn't get what you wanted. Okay? So, see you soon. I'm going to enjoy my homemade cookies. I made these. I'll have to show you. So here we go. These are molasses cookies. These are my husband's favorite, and I love them too. But I made them for him. All right? Oh, really good. All right, you guys. I'll see you again soon. Sending a lot of cookie love to you, and a sweet tooth too. Bye-bye.